Hello guys and welcome back to another video. I've returned from my trip and I'm once again on my PC so I can show you how my team did in Game Week 36 and how we're going to look in Game Week 37 with the initial lineup that we've created. My team did alright. I made a couple of not bad but risky decisions and they didn't pay out. So basically, I made Palmer my captain at the last minute, and I bottled the City captain. I was between De Bruyne and Haaland for almost the whole week, but then I decided that De Bruyne hasn't scored or returned at home basically for the whole season, or he has one return, so he is not the best option there. So I went with Haaland. And at the end, I went with Palmer because I thought, okay, Palmer is going to be more differential than Haaland. Haaland is not in a greatest shape of his career, and Palmer has been scoring left, right, and center. City haven't scored as many as Chelsea did, and Palmer, well, to be honest, he scored a goal, but after that he didn't do anything, while Haaland scored 4. And that captain decision got me a slight red arrow because I got an 82 pointer, which is an alright score. I have returns from basically anyone apart from Burn, Ederson and KHB. On my bench, Petrovic and Brentwaite. So basically, I went for Ederson on Friday just because Guardiola said that he's playing, and I thought, okay, let's go for Ederson. So if I hadn't made that transfer, Petrovic was going to be in goal, and if I hadn't swapped the captaincy on Friday, Haaland would have been my captain. So basically, on Friday, I made 2 bad decisions, and those decisions cost me. Regardless, I'm pretty happy with how my team turned out. Basically, everyone is returning. I'm not owning Saka, I'm not owning Gordon, I'm not owning Jackson. Those 3 guys are scoring left, right, and center right now, and I do not own them. But yeah, my plan was to not own any of them going into 37, and I tend to keep it that way. We have to see how my team is going to look in a minute. There are no transfers made yet, but I'm planning to do so. But we finished with that section. Let's go and see how my team is looking. So I'm activating my bench boost immediately because that is what I'm going to do. And the captaincy armband goes to KHB. I believe 2 away fixtures. He has been a menace on the away front. If you see right here, so away 2 assists. So here away 1 goal, home nothing, away 2 goals and assist, home fixtures nothing, away assist, home nothing, away he only got minutes, no, I mean split and yellow card. Basically in Game Week 24 is his last return at home. Before that he did several returns, but his biggest return was away to Newcastle, and before that he didn't get anything. So basically he has been an away games merchant, and that's why I'm going to rely on him. We have a transfer issue on our head. Maguire is injured up until the end of the season, and I was most probably looking to replace him with Johnny Evans, but with the performance of Manchester United against Crystal Palace, I'm not going to go for a United defender. The only player that I'm going to keep is Bruno Fernandes. If Bruno is confirmed out, I have to make a decision. Should I go for Saka, or should I go for most probably Gordon or someone from United? But I'm going to go for Gordon. If Bruno is injured, I will rely on him as they have been scoring pretty well. They have a home fixture and everything is looking alright. Ederson and Petrovic, for me, the best goalkeepers for a double, even though they play 4 games away from home. I believe that's not going to be an issue for those teams, and at least 1 clean sheet is coming their way. I don't see Gabriel keeping a clean sheet against United, as United will want to bounce back, and against top side they tend to do so for the whole duration of the season. But either way, I'm going to keep him as I will want him for Game Week 38. Burn and Regulian will remain into the side. Regulian was planned to be transferred out, but for now Bournemouth away is a pretty good fixture. The only thing that I can do most probably is replace him with a Crystal Palace defender, but I don't think there is any need to do so. Brentwaite finishes up the defense against Sheffield United, a perfectly fine fixture, and we need to look for a replacement in a second for Maguire in midfield. Apart from Bruno, the rest of the guys are nailed. Son, even though Spurs got a pretty bad result against Liverpool, he once again contributed a goal. He could have gotten even more, but nonetheless a return. Havertz returned once again. He has been pretty popular and hot pick, and his 8.5% are pretty low. Even though this is a single game week, I believe he is contributing again. Palmer once again returned. He just have been an amazing player, and KDB is going to be my captain. Isaac and Haaland and Joao Pedro finish up the lineup. Last week it showed why it's so important to own penalty takers. So Joao Pedro missed a penalty, but he took a penalty nonetheless. Isaac did the same. Haaland took 2. Saka took a penalty. Who else took a penalty? So if I go back, so Luton Everton no penalties, here no penalties. Isaac missed one. Sheffield scored a penalty goal by Brenton Diaz. City scored 2. Brighton missed one. Chelsea did not have a penalty. Liverpool did not, and Crystal Palace. So we had in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the fixtures we had penalties. So if that things repeat itself, I have Joao Pedro, Haaland, Isaac, Palmer, Bruno, Son. So I have 6 penalty takers. So that means that one of my players is going to take a penalty, which is alright. That's why I'm deliberating should I get Saka, as he has been getting into a great form at the end of the season, and his absence is hurting me by quite some margin. But we'll see what the press conferences say at the end. So basically, if you look at the fixture run, the team that's got a good home fixture against the weaker side is Spurs, but then Spurs face Manchester City, and I'm not too how to say it, safe to go with a Spurs player. But let's see FPL.team how my team is looking for game week 38. Nonetheless, not only 37. So if you go here, so Burn against Brentford, Gabriel, and Regulon against Newcastle is going to go away, and we need to replace Brentwaite against Arsenal is going to play. On the other hand, Son and Van den Ven will face Spurs as a whole, will face Sheffield. So I'm thinking I should bring, instead of Maguire, I should go for Van den Ven, which is a great pick, and then I'll have 0.6. So if Bruno is out, I can go with Saka most probably. Yes, 9 million, I believe that's going to be a great transfer option, or go for Gordon, which will finish up the squad pretty nicely, and I'll have all the players that I need, 2 more Davors and Neones. But if not, I'll go to Van den Ven, and the team will look something like that. So Van den Ven, I activate the bench boost here, so everyone returns some points. I'm bound to a pretty good return. I'm making him captain. So yeah, pretty good one. And then I'm going here, I will have 2 transfers, basically Brentford, West Ham, United, but Brighton is here. I most probably am going to replace Bruno and Joao Pedro with someone who has to fight for something, regardless if it's United or not. So I'll have Son against Sheffield, Havertz against Everton. I may go for Saka here if they're still in the title race, because I have an option there if I haven't already gone with him in game week 37. In defense, I'll have the proper team, I'll have the proper goalkeepers, so it's looking pretty nice. For now, I'm not going to confirm any of my transfers. The deadline is on Saturday, and I'm going to hold deadline stream, so there we're going to make the final decisions. I'm going to be showcasing the better teams and how to approach them, and I'll basically do a best free hit draft in a while, and best bench boost draft. For example, what I would think is the best team, it's something near to that. Maybe replace Joao Pedro with someone else, but yeah, if you have the budget, you can go for someone more expensive. But with my budget, this has been the most influential team, and if I have been doing better before the wild card, I would have gotten up. But yeah, still, I'm pretty delighted. The bench boost is active, so we have to prepare properly. you're watching this as early as Wednesday, so we have 2 more days with video materials to prepare. I'll prepare the best propo draft, some last minute tips. I'll go through the press conferences and what the managers are saying, and we'll be prepared for the deadline stream. If you enjoy my content and want to support me after this season ends, because this season has been awful and I want it to end as quickly as possible and start preparing for the next one, you can support me by subscribing, liking the video, commenting what do you think about my bench boost draft. Is it good, is it not? Turn the notifications on, because it's great to have communication with you if you see the video immediately, and I hope to see you soon with another banger. But for now guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.